phone? I need a car mount for my phone. So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is like not my usual setting. It's in my car, but I'm going to give you the little details on BLC, y'all. I went to BLC the end of January, so February to March I was in BLC here at Fort Hood. It was 21 days, I think, something like that, not counting the weekend. So you know, you were over there for over a month. And if you don't know what BLC is, basic leaders course, it's a requirement now that you have to get promoted to sergeant. You need that, or yeah, sergeant, you really need that. So I got that out the way, and yeah, BLC was something, y'all. Like, I did graduate with a high GPA, which means I was on a commandant's list, which was 20 points, 20 or 10 points, I'm not sure. Yeah, my GPA was, I don't remember, it's like in the high 90s. So yeah, let's see, I don't know where to start. Like, BLC is just a whole nother topic. So yeah, basically you learn how to soldiering skills and NCO skills. Like, it's mostly focusing on like regulations, leadership, how to write counselings, awards. You learn about basic war fighting skills too. You go back to like a basic training thing again. What else? Yo, the main tip I can give about BLC, like finessing BLC, is to actually care. You know, some people are like, I just needed it, I don't really care about BLC, I'm just trying to graduate, I'm not trying to get points. But if you want to like progress in the Army, you want to try and get commandants or distinguished honor grad, because those are points and you need it. And I feel like, why waste your time going to BLC and not try and get those points? Like, those points mean anything, and it looks good on your record, military record, showing that you stood out against over 200 or however big your class is. So yeah, try your best. Like, people, especially the PT test, you're gonna do height and weight probably the first week or first and second week of BLC. Do not just do the bare minimum on a PT test. Like, max out, like, do your best. Yeah, that's what I can say. People took that for granted, like the PT test. Oh, I'm just gonna do the minimum. No, that's gonna drop your GPA. Max out on your PT test the best you can. Even if you're on profile, max out your PT test. I would have got a PT award, but I couldn't because I am on profile for tendinitis, so my knees are really bad. But I did get 100 on my PT test. What else? Oh yeah, make sure you pack everything on the packing list, y'all. Like, they give you up to like couple days, like 48 hours to make sure you have exactly everything on the packing list. So if you don't have the right paperwork or the stuff on the packing list, they will send you back to your unit. You will get dropped from BLC. I've seen a lot of people like that. My SGLs were really cool. They were like combat, MOS, and I don't remember with the rest of them, but I thought I had one of the hardest SGLs because he was our platoon sergeant. He was in charge, so he was the one grading me. So you know, I had to make myself look good. Another thing to worry about in BLC is confidence. They want to see you step up and take that leadership role. They're gonna test and see how well you can be in charge. If you can take commands, if you can lead people. I know DNC is drill and ceremony. You're gonna have the march people, give out commands. I don't like being in front of people. I don't like talking in front of people. I don't like being the center of attention. And that was like the biggest thing for me in BLC, is to overcome my fear of talking in front of a group of people that I don't know and getting their attention. What's another thing? You're gonna know PRT, which is PT. You're gonna have a test on that. You have to remember all the PRT exercises and recovery drills, and how to properly put them in formation and properly execute PRT, and to how to properly do the exercises and not mess up, and your command voice and everything. That comes by practicing. You can't just go out there and wing it. Conducting PRT is you practicing it and getting comfortable with it. So I advise you to do PRT, like conduct PRT in your unit before you go to BLC. Unlike me, they just throw me at BLC and I had to practice more to get it. My friends did help me a lot. Like my best friend, he went to BLC prior to me, so he was a huge help. He helped me with my BLC like stuff, like practicing it and remembering the PRT exercises. Like there's certain acronyms I remembered. He was a huge help. Like they advise you not to cheat in BLC, but you still can get help. Like they're there to help you. The SGL, the NCOs in charge of you are there to help you on BLC. So yeah, you get 2 tries on tests. There's 3 tests that we took here: leadership, warrior fighting, and there's another test, training. I don't remember. There's 3 major tests that you'll take, like written tests that you have to stay up, take notes in class. Can we use our notes? You could use your notes, Control F on your computer, but you can't use the internet to find answers. So I mean, it's just basic stuff, you guys. Like BLC isn't hard. Like hard. You just have to get in that mindset. I was just ready to get that crap over with. It was starting to get hot. Oh yeah, you will have to learn how to march your formation, like from chow and back or wherever you march. Like you march everywhere in BLC, so you're gonna have to learn how to sing cadences. I hate singing cadences. If you know me, I can't remember them things. So I used to sing this 4 little cadence every time they call me out in formation. I will sing it and march them, which is really good. You just have to prove yourself. Like they look for stuff like that. Like if you're stepping up, you don't want to get called out. Like they want to see if you can actually be a leader. Basic leaders course. Boom, BLC. What else? I mean, that's really it. You go do like a little field exercise training where you go and conduct like basic warrior tasks, like stuff that you do in basic. Basically you do that again. You do land nav. That's like the biggest thing I've seen people fail is land nav. They take you to the site early in the morning. You're gonna go out there and you're gonna find 4 points. You need at least 3 out of 4 to make it 70. Me being an overachiever, I was like, I have to get 4 out of 4 to get 100, and that's what I did. They teach you how to do land nav over again before you go out there on the actual course. But me, I don't usually do land nav on a regular, so I just had to really pay attention to get extra help on it. Yeah, land nav is where people fail, man. Like people get so stressed or get confused. Like you're in this huge area, like this huge open area. Well, not open, with mountains, hills, and they let you go out there and you have to find these points in a certain amount of hours, and people start really freaking out. Like can't cheat, none of that, because there's like people walking around watching you. So you really have to pay attention in class. Like the biggest advice I can give you in BLC is to pay attention to details. Like don't miss formation times. You have to be there early. Like I remember I used to wake up because I didn't stay at the BLC barracks, even though I live like 4 minutes away from the BLC barracks. I never stayed there, but I used to wake up at like 3 a.m. 4 a.m. to get to BLC on time, because you don't want to be late. You can get counseled, you can get kicked out after a certain amount of counseling. It's like, it's a legit school, and it's a bad thing if you get kicked out of BLC. It's really bad for your, it's not to say bad for your career, but it's bad for your military career. If you want to progress in the army, it's bad to get kicked out. What else did we do in BLC? I really don't remember. Like I should have recorded this video right after I got out of BLC. What else? The NCO Creed. Oh my god. I knew the NCO Creed before I went to BLC because I went to the board before I went to BLC, so I already knew it from last year. But you're gonna have to know the NCO Creed, even though we here at Fort Hood they make you say it every morning. You say the NCO Creed, and then you say it every morning before PT, and then we said it every morning once we got into class. I mean, at the end of the class day, like when we're leaving for the day, we would say the NCO Creed and the Soldier's Creed. So, and the NCOs pay attention to see if you know it or not, because you need to know the NCO Creed. 3 paragraphs long. Yeah, all I can say is practice. I had the hardest time learning the 3rd paragraph when I went to the board in October last year. So yeah, if you want to see a video about going to the promotion board and my experience at the promotion board, do it. Make sure you like this video and comment down below if you want to see that. What else? I'm gonna tell you, like, my roommate, my BLC roommate, she failed LANAB. And then she ended up taking they make you can retest if you fail a test. And I think she failed again. You know, people their nerves get to them. I've noticed that. So she ended up getting kicked out of BLC right before we graduated, which really sucks. They were trying to fight for her to stay, and they couldn't stay. Like, the commandants and the sergeant majors at our BLC course doesn't play. Like, they don't play. There's a lot of BLC courses around, like, all over, but the one here at Fort Hood, it's really strict. It used to be more chill before I went, and then I went and they got like a whole new sergeant major, and they're really strict. They're trying to bring it back to basic training. So if you go to the one here at Fort Hood, good luck. What else? You don't have to go shooting here. You don't go to the range because they don't care about that. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting some stuff, but if you have any more other questions about BLC, please comment down below or hit me up on my Snapchat or Twitter or whatever. You can hit me up on there. I always answer questions about stuff military related because I feel like helping you guys. So yeah, this video is gonna be pretty long, but you know, whatever. Don't forget, because you guys already know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to, you know, follow me on all my social medias. It'll be somewhere on this freaking screen. I'm not used to recording on my phone anymore. So yeah, now I gotta go back to work. So bye.